Hello, my name is Michael and Lisa Fender. I'm foster parent for 4 years. We're going to give our story.
Okay, our story actually started before I ever met him. I started praying probably 10 years ago that I can remember praying the specific prayer that I knew I was just one person and I wasn't much, but I wanted God to use me somehow, some way to make a difference in the world. Then I ended up getting a divorce from my first husband. We had a daughter, Bree. Me and him met, and I could not have any other children. I had a hysterectomy for medical reasons. So when I mentioned to him about maybe us adopting, it was too easy. I knew God had sent it because he didn't even flinch. He was like ready to do it. So we checked into it, and it was kind of costly. So I had a cousin that actually worked at DFACS and got to talking to her, and she told us about there was a lot of children in Berrien County that needed homes. They didn't have enough foster parents. And we got into it. Took us about probably 6 months to get certified, get our home ready and all that. We talked to my daughter about it, Bree. She was okay with it. Then we completed everything, and the day we completed it, they called us and they had us, they told us it was a 4-year-old girl, but when she got there, she was a 1.5 years, Taylor. And we had her probably 2 weeks.
Roughly 2 weeks, yeah. And they called us, said they had 2 more siblings, older sister and an older brother that was in another home that was getting closed down but needed a place to stay. So we said bring them on. We was living in a small 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Got to considering buying a bigger house, but later in life, or a week or two after that, after we got the children, Taylor got sick.
Her appendix ruptured. So we hadn't had her that long. We ended up in Macon. This was really a rough time because he was trying to get us, we found a double wide. He was trying to get it ready for us to move in so we could have more room. And in the meantime, I was in Macon with her for probably a week. She was a very sick little girl. For about a month, she'd been sick, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And finally, they figured out it was her appendix. So
after we had all that straightened out, life went on. Life was good. Kids were good. Brianna helped out tremendously with all the children, except all of them. And then right before Christmas, 3rd year we've had them, they called and said there was another sibling that needed a home.
he was
Julio, he was with his aunt, but they were having troubles, I guess. So we told him to bring him on. So it was a mad dash at Christmas time to get him caught up with the rest of the kids. But it all happened. It's all good.
I think we knew though after we had Taylor, probably 2 days, that which we got into it to adopt. We originally wanted one child though, but we knew after having her probably 2 days that
she was something.
We was in love. I mean, it just, you know, I can't. People always say that we're such a great people and all, but they don't realize how these children have blessed us and changed the way we see things. And there's definitely been struggles, and we've had them in counseling, a lot of time in counseling. But they've come a long way. They love you unconditionally. They don't, you know, and to see things through a child's eyes, it's amazing. I mean, they make you look at things totally different. They're all good kids. And then when we got Justin and Gloria, I'd say we fell in love right away, and we knew that if the option came that we was going to adopt them. And I know it has to be from God, because through all this, there's never been a time that I've questioned it. There's never been a time that he questioned it. And I just feel like most men would think, you know, I just married this. We hadn't been married that long, and here she is wanting to foster some kids. This is crazy. And I guess if we could tell anybody anything, I would say that, you know, if God can use us, He can use anybody to make a difference. Because if you would have told us 10 years ago that we would be sitting here now and we would have 3 children adopted and a 4th one getting ready to be adopted, I know I would have said you're crazy.
I would have too.
But it's just all, I have no doubt it's part of God's plan. And like I said, He's never left us. He's been with us the whole time, because there was days where I probably felt like giving up.
Yeah.
But
Put my head in the wall and put her head in the wall right beside me. Just rough. But we got through it, and if it wasn't for God, it wouldn't have been no way we could have done it.